Welcome everyone to round 4 of the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League, and we're in the very august surroundings of Sky City in the theatre. It's going to be something very special tonight, a wonderful night of badminton in store. Justine Villegas is alongside.
Greetings Earthlings, this is round 4 of the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League, coming to you.
The moment I walked in, I was like, oh, I wish I was playing, honestly. It's so good, it's so good.
Well, we're delighted that you're here alongside. I know you're going well with the rehab, so we wish you well in that regard. This should be a fantastic tie tonight, though. It's 1 place 2 on the table. It's going to be very close, isn't it?
For sure. I think this tie tonight is actually going to be very 50-50, especially without Abhinav Minoda and Anona Pak playing, because they're still in quarantine. Anything can happen. Yeah,
and this one went to Golden Game in the first round, so there's a bit of bragging rights going on here as well, but it really will be a fascinating clash. 1 plays 2 on the table, and we'll have a look at the matchups in a moment or two, and have a look at the points table and see just how the Tiger Brokers Tigers have found themselves on top of the table, and the Starship Rockets are not too far behind them in second place. Let's have a look at that table. Confirmation there, Justine, with the Tigers unbeaten, played 3, won 3. They've got the 8 points. The Rockets have picked up a couple of bonus points, so they're handy in second place on 5. The Whales on 3, the Apples on 2. But this really is a chance, especially for the Tigers. If they win tonight and win well, they've got a foot in the final, haven't they?
Yes, they've definitely solidified their place in the finals if they win this. Rockets as well, if they win this straight out, would pretty much
well, they'd book themselves as well, wouldn't they, getting into that top 2. Remember, that's the goal, top 2. Let's have a look at the team. Starship Rockets, you've mentioned that Mani Minota's not there tonight. What do you like about this team? Where are their strengths?
Oh, against the Tigers, I honestly think it's everywhere, but I actually think Starship Rockets have the best 3v3 rotation. So if they can win that tonight, I think it could take the night.
Wow, I love that. I love that. Someone's prepared to call the 3v3. That's fantastic. Of course, coached by Fanny Megawati. Let's have a look at their opponents. Top of the table, Tiger Brokers Tigers. They are very strong in the singles tonight. So they've invested heavily in the... So, Mani, if you're watching, I know you will be.
It's his birthday tomorrow.
Oh, goodness me.
Yep.
Birthday in quarantine in the hotel.
He's going to be an old man.
Oh, a party for one.
Party for one.
Party for one. Mixing it up, that once they get into that drive game, they're just drive. So move forward and get the agreement.
Yeah.
26.
They're not really overplaying.
20.
Going 3v3 slider.
Final game. Love all. Play.
That was great serve.
It's
Did
gone
you see
long.
how Rockets effortlessly rotate?
Over.
That's great.
Love.
Good receive by Alyssa as well.
Service over. 2 all.
What would you say? Great response, right? Great response.
Oh, and straight down the middle.
Yeah. Flick.
Well, a game that is so tight, these
Service
unforced
over.
errors
3,
are going to
2.
be crucial, you would think. Still
costly.
little to separate these two teams.
Especially with 11 points. Your game has to be perfect from the beginning. Or there's very small room of error. Room for error.
That time, Sajasa with the
4,
error.
2.
Yeah. Tigers were fighting to survive, but they did it. Drive serve again. I think we'll be seeing a few of those. Ooh.
Shot there from Jack Wang.
Service over. 3,
On the
4.
middle, like what Fanny said. Hit down the middle.
Oh, great reactions. Edward Lowe lets them know about it as well.
5, 3.
The Tigers are playing really well. Oh.
Fault.
Tiger Brokers,
6,
Tigers
3.
calling for the fault, and that was the call. So this is a big advantage now in the context of this match.
I think the Rockets really have to start closing this gap now. Otherwise, it will be too far.
That helps.
Yeah, too much pressure for Rowan.
4, 6.
They're really targeting Jono.
Service over. 7, 4.
Oh, between the legs.
And again, Starship Rockets, they're just dropping too many
8,
shots into the
4.
net,
Looks
and
like
now they have a
timeout.
mountain to climb.
Starship Rockets.
Fanny's.
Fanny Megawati calls timeout and wants to see if she can halt this momentum. And that is in the race to 11. That is a huge advantage at 8-4.
Yes, it is. And it's a good time to call it because I think at 9 it'll be too close to 10 and it's a bit nervy.
The more you try, the more you like, curious, right? You want to try again, right? So it's just high. And then the smashing is not that danger, right, actually. So you try to focus that one, and then move forward. Remember, every time when you smash, you still stay at the back. Move forward. They never leave. Because when they leave, it's only out. Yeah? Okay?
20
yeah?
seconds.
Get ready. Come on. Can do it.
Starship Rockets have it all to do.
8, 4. Play.
And another step towards victory, you would think, here for the Tiger
9,
Brokers Tigers.
4.
They're playing really well. They're changing the pace, changing the angles. They're fighting. Great.
Well done.
anticipation by
Well done, the
Rosa.
Rockets.
Yeah.
Service over. 5, 9.
That brings up match points now, and plenty of them for the
Service over.
Tigers.
10. Match point. 5.
Tigers are showing very strong in this last game.
And they win it.
Game.
And they win it, and they are delighted. They know just how important that could be in the context of tonight. And to be fair, they ran away with it in the third game, taking it out to 11-5. And that is the best possible start for the team on top of the table. Tiger Brokers Tigers, remember when these teams met last time, it was a Golden Game win for the Tigers, but it was the Rockets who
Match
won
won
the
by Tiger
3v3.
Brokers Tigers.
So the Tigers
11-13,
already are one step
12-10,
ahead
11-5.
of where they were in the first round. But Justine, that was a really good performance from the Tigers and a really good response. They seemed to get better and get stronger the longer that one went on.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a 50-50 game, which showed at the start with 13-11 to the Rockets and 12-10 to the Tigers. But in the end, it was the Tigers that pulled through. They were showing way too strong. They picked someone or picked a spot, or they were just strong in changing angles and changing their speed. And even when they were under pressure, they managed to stay alive. And yeah, I think they just came out stronger in the end.
Well, thanks, Justine. Guys, congratulations. You look to get better and better the longer that game went on. Third game was superb.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we just cut down on the mistakes in the last set. Yeah.
There was a bit of feeling in that one as well. You boys were letting the opponents know every time you won a point. Is that important as well, to strut a little bit?
Maybe not strutting, but every point counts in an 11-point game like these.
And it's vital, isn't it, that we know that these ties are very close. I'm sure you guys know the history. You won this in Golden Game in the first round. You didn't win the 3v3. Was that important to you tonight, to make sure you got that win to get things going?
Yeah, I think so, because we really want to stay on the top of the table, so I guess getting the first win will help us get the momentum for the next few games.
Congratulations, guys. Well done. Tiger Brokers Tigers are away to a winning start. So winning the 3v3 here in this match being played at the Sky City Theatre. That's an exciting round 4 of the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League. Stay with us. Coming up next, it's the men's singles. Well, welcome back to the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League Round 4. It's a $20,000 competition. This is the final series of round robin matches before we head to a grand final back at this very same venue on the 1st of May. It is the Tigers who get away to the best start. Yes, they are already growling, they're prowling, they are scowling. They're in front of the Rockets. They lead at 1-love after a win in the 3v3. You can see the lineups and the way this will play out tonight. But we're looking forward very much now to our singles competitions, and it will be the men on court first.
Match 2 is the men's singles. Representing the 2020 league winning Tiger Broker Tigers is 19-year-old New Zealand junior representative Josh Feng. And set to take off for the Starship Rockets, please welcome New Zealand's top-ranked teenager, 18-year-old Ricky Cheng.
Justin Zhou and Kelvin Sui are in control of this one, and this is a mouth-watering prospect between two young players.
Who's your pick
What?
on this
Red.
one, Andrew?
Red.
Putting you on the spot here.
Yeah, well, it's normally my job to do that to you.
Thought I'd do it before you do it to me.
I'm from what I've seen in
And ladies and
recent
gentlemen,
weeks,
just a little
Josh
reminder,
Feng.
please don't use flash photography. It does upset the players during play, so just keep your flash photography to yourself.
So just a reminder there for those in the Sky City Theatre that the temptation to take photos has to be resisted. Yeah, the opportunity that Josh has been given with Edward stepping away from singles, tactically it's obviously a move that they've spoken about, and I think he's taken real confidence from that. I think it's been communicated to him in the best possible way that there's no pressure, just go out and enjoy your badminton. But so too Ricky Cheng in the absence of Mani Minota. So these two players kind of both playing with nothing to lose.
Definitely, yeah, they've stepped up. One of Josh's comments was he plays best when he gets supports from the boys. And I think I heard a few cheers from the
Might have
crowd.
the boys in the crowd tonight. They might have come
Boys in
along.
the crowd.
But in terms of styles, I don't know there's a lot to differentiate between these two. I think they both have a similar skill set. Neither one necessarily is a sort of player like an Oscar Guo who might threaten you with outright power, but they're both very skilled
Ready
right
to
across
play.
Yeah.
all of
Ricky
the aspects,
definitely
aren't
has
they?
some crazy shots. And when they go over, they are amazing. He's also I think both of them are quite great fighters. So this will be a fun game to watch.
Tiger Brokers Tigers lead on the night, 1-love. This match in their previous encounter was won by the Tigers, but that, of course, was Edward Lowe.
Yeah, it was played by different people. Oh, yeah.
Yep,
Who played singles?
Edward Lowe played certainly for the Tigers, and from memory, and I'll do some quick research and turn my page back, it was against Ricky Cheng. So Ricky did play in the singles on that occasion, losing to Lowe 7-7, but this is an entirely different prospect.
Yeah. And it's great now that Ricky has had a few more experiences playing in the league because it is a different style to the 21 points. It is quicker.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Tiger Brokers Tigers, represented by Joshua Feng.
Yeah, we hear the boys.
And on my left, Starship Rockets, represented by Ricky Chen.
Oh,
Support might be pretty even.
yeah, pretty even.
Starship Rockets to serve. Level, play. Four.
I just love this contrast. The first few rallies of singles after 3v3, it's like,
Service over.
where's everyone gone?
One.
Suddenly there's a
Love.
huge court out there.
Completely different game.
Two.
Completely different game.
Love.
Boom.
Well set up, brilliantly set up. Good patience, wasn't it, from Cheng?
Yes.
Service over.
Showing a lot of maturity
One.
in this game.
Two.
Good shot. What an angle.
Two. All.
Wow.
Quick reaction,
That
wasn't it,
was
from
a
Ching?
great shot.
Anticipation.
Great change of direction as well. He wasn't getting bullied down his
3,
backhand side, so
2.
it's a good change.
It's good badminton in the sense that both players are crafting their way through the rallies. They're not impatient at all. They're
Yeah.
awaiting their
2.
moment.
Yeah, that was a long rally. It felt long. Good choice.
Caught the line. So after being 2
5,
love down, this is
2.
a superb rally of points here for Ricky Ching.
I think he's finding the line and he's understanding the court coverage quite well. Oof.
4.
That was a
That
mistake.
hold there. He tried to hold it, do the
Stop it
deception,
over.
but didn't quite work. Didn't quite get Josh Feng.
3, 5.
Josh did not move and was in the right spot when that shuttle headed towards his forehand.
Yeah.
Lovely touch.
That was a very great net play.
Stop is over. 6, 3.
Ooh. Great anticipation by Josh Feng. Love a good net play.
Stop is over. 4, 6.
Tactical battle really is fascinating here between two young players.
Ooh.
Let's push long on that occasion.
Josh Feng is playing very patiently, which is
5,
paying off.
6. Change.
Well wide.
Yeah. Unlucky. That was actually a good setup from Josh,
Stop it over.
unfortunately. But it was also
7,
a great lift from Ricky, which
5.
may have cost the air for Josh to slice outside. Now it's 1 point difference.
Stop is over. 6, 7.
Last time out, Ricky Ching with a win over Andy Rouse to build his confidence.
Whoa.
Well, that could not have got any closer. Just
net roll.
caressing the net.
7,
Caressing.
4.
Just toppled over.
Oh, Josh is now in the lead.
Yeah, so Ricky needs to just regather here.
8,
I
7.
wonder, even though it's close, I wonder if Fanny Megawati's tempted with a timeout.
Oh,
Not now, she won't be.
no.
Stop is over.
It's also the first game,
8, all.
and they're only allowed to call a timeout
Once per
once
match. Yep.
per match. Great defense. Oh, that was a gutsy leave.
Up.
It's a good call from the
Yep,
line judge.
right in front of the line judge.
Yeah.
And,
9, 8.
the chair also had a good view of that. wide again.
Ooh.
Couple of game points now for Cheng.
Just like that, Ricky
10,
is ahead and
game point,
close
8.
to closing the game. But again, anything can happen.
Whew.
Whoa.
That started to die, and I thought Josh for a
Service
moment
over.
had made a mistake, but no.
9.
He saves
10.
1 game point.
Oh.
It's gone long,
Yeah.
and Ricky Cheng does take out the first game. The New Zealand #1 under-19
First
player.
game won by Starship Rocket.
And the North Island
11,
champion.
9.
Yes, recently crowned North Island champion, which certainly seemed to give him a real boost going into that match against Andy Rouse last week. But very close.
You not always
And
play
just
drive.
a little bit
You
of
must
ebbing and
remember
flow.
that.
Let's have a
Because
listen
what?
into
He's
Fanny.
waiting at the back. You sometimes net, even though net also not need so tight. You net get ready to pushing because he likes to push right. So when your position not that good after you attack, you lift a little bit, it's okay because the smashing is not that danger. That's one. Secondly, sometimes use your snap. I hardly seen it. Yeah, so you snap it, so she goes down, he goes down, and then you faster in the front. Again, like I say, not always drive. Yeah, you variation a bit between your net and your push. Yeah, more to the overhead actually instead of the forehand. Yeah, more to overhead, but forehand, overhead, forehand, overhead. Yeah, you can do it. Use your smashing. Yeah, your smash is quite good. Yeah, yeah, patient a bit. Okay. Yeah.
That's fantastic. I just say the chance to eavesdrop on these conversations. Your smash is quite good, said Fanny. Your smash is
She was
quite
also
good.
calling out Josh, saying his smashes weren't that dangerous.
Yeah, not a danger.
But it is what it is.
Not a danger.
It is what it is. But it's true, Ricky does have some great shots. It's a good variation. So often, he's got great slices, great snaps, great smashes. So if he keeps this up, he can close this whole match
Second
in
game.
2 games.
Love play.
Oh,
I tried for a miracle shot there.
I think we'll now see
Service over.
a lot of pace change from
1,
both players.
love.
Because in the first game, it was all hard. Oh. Oosh.
Service over. 1, all.
His eyes lit up and he was in there and snatched at the shot.
Service over. 2, 1.
I see Josh is using the net a lot more.
Service over.
And a bit earlier in the game, too.
2, all.
Great shot. Oh, cheeky net caught.
Interesting also that
3,
both young players and
2.
both very keen to seek the words of their coaches. So Ricky Cheng in particular at this end of the court is often looking to Fanny Megawati. Nice from Feng.
I always get so amazed in men's singles, or whatever singles, men's singles, women's singles.
Service
I have to
over.
cover so much court.
More, please.
I can't do it.
Yeah, and there are players obviously that can transition between singles and doubles or mixed, but it is a sport, isn't it,
Thank you.
Justine, that players do specialise, and it does
Yes.
become very different. Tactically, physically, the
3,
demands are quite different, aren't they?
all.
Yes.
Ricky.
Oh, there's an example of that coverage. Great from both
Yeah.
players.
Great coverage
Service
from both
over.
players. I think Josh actually played
4,
some good recovery shots,
3.
but Ricky came on top. Great placement. I think that was his first body smash. Beforehand, it
Service
was
over.
mostly down the line.
4, all.
A chance here for Josh Feng to just stamp some
5,
authority on the match
4.
to get a real foothold, having lost the first game.
Ooh. Josh is playing a lot more patiently now. He's setting up the shots.
And gets a little net roll. So Ricky Cheng dives full length. And that one has stayed on the wrong side of the net as far as Feng is concerned, but they have to get that perspiration off that court. It is vital that the players can trust that surface.
Definitely.
Chance for Josh to have a little drink.
Service over.
Have a quick break.
5, all.
Certainly the more animated of the two players so far has been Ricky Cheng.
That was a good choice, though.
6, 5.
Oh, wow. These net throws.
Drag wide. That one took a little deflection, and Bjorn Ziegelmann has
Calling a timeout.
seen enough. He's
5.
called timeout.
Tiger, Boulder Tigers, timeout.
So a chance for the coach here. This is an innovation. If you're just joining us in the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand League, coaches have one timeout per match. And Bjorn with his player down a game and down 7-5.
If it's in the middle,
Let's have a
when he
listen.
played in the middle, you get it high, play it short back, straight, nothing cross. If you push him in the corner, push him, then be ready. Huh? When he jump up, it's always a smash. Okay? But not the easy mistake. Better instead of totally to the line, a little inside. It doesn't matter, but not too much to the line. Okay? Come on, and keep the speed. Speed up now. Okay? Come
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
It's true.
So just give yourself a little more margin for error.
7,
Don't have to hit
5.
the lines, just build into the rally.
play.
He did win a few points down the middle, so.
Oh.
Oh,
Out.
It's not one of the better serves.
Service over.
giving Josh a chance.
6, 7.
Right, I think he confused
Oh.
himself there. Just took too long, had too many options. And the door
7.
just left ajar again now
Oh.
here for Josh Feng.
It's even now. Josh is just struggling to find the net today. I think he's actually choosing
Service
the right
over.
shots and playing the net. It's just
8,
unfortunate that they're not
7.
going over. Oh,
Good
great
pace.
reaction there, yeah. That's what Bjorn was talking about,
Service over.
keeping the speed.
8, all.
Great
too
smash
easy.
from Ricky.
Lifted onto that forehand side.
Service over. 9, 8.
Yeah, good smash again. Angle was on his side going across court.
Ricky is pumped.
That brings up a couple of match points, and have to think about it momentarily while the court surface is again dried as soon as a player touches down. It's just leaving some perspiration.
It does get really slippery on these courts
10,
when you
match point,
do a dive.
8.
Not that I dive myself.
We might talk about your rehab in a moment.
Great shot.
And great performance.
Yeah.
Ricky Cheng with the win for the Starship Rockets. Very, very close. 11-9, 11-8. A vital win there. And so far, we've now seen a reversal from their first round clash.
Rockets, 11-9, 11-8.
Tiger Brokers Tigers winning the 3v3, but Ricky Cheng levelling the ledger with a win in the men's singles. And that was a very close between two very good young players, and really sets the tie up now for the rest of the evening.
Yes, now the score is 1-all, 1 to Tiger Brokers Tigers and 1 to Starship Rockets. I think Ricky showed he was the more consistent player throughout the night, and he was more aggressive. It was unfortunate that Josh's net shots didn't go over, even though they were the right choices most of the time, or I think actually all the time. But yeah, Ricky played very well tonight, and he did well to get the point.
Well, Ricky, congratulations. You were pretty animated through a lot of that one. How important is that for you to get that win?
Quite important. It takes our team into 1-all. Yeah.
A close match between two players of a similar age. Do you know each other well in terms of your games? Have you played each other a lot?
We do play each other a lot in training, quite a lot of times.
What was the key for you to get the win tonight? What was the key part of your game that had to be working well?
I guess just trying to play my best and enjoy the game.
Well done, congratulations. We're level at 1 apiece here tonight now with that win for Ricky Cheng. Starship Rockets level it up at 1-all. Coming up next, one of the absolute superstars of this competition this season, Courtney Trillo, as she takes on Caitlin Rosario. The women's singles is next.
We were in a remote bay. Jasmine had a cardiac arrest. She had less than a 3% chance of making it.
The accident happened in Fiji.
The doctor said to me, "We're gonna bring him home."
When a child's life hangs in the balance, the staff at New Zealand's only paediatric intensive care unit will be there for them. Please, join the Starship Foundation as we continue to provide brighter futures for our most critically ill children. Go to starship.org.nz and donate now.
It is the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League here live at Sky City Theatre tonight and tomorrow night. Make sure you come along and join us tomorrow for another night of great action. If you'd like to be here live, plenty of room in the auditorium. It's a wonderful concept, innovative, creative. It is forced by the COVID pandemic of 2020, but wow, has Badminton New Zealand hit upon a winner here. It's 1-1 going into our next match. You can see the way that these will play out tonight. Remember, if we are at 3-3 at the end of the night, we go to a golden game. She's been one of the absolute superstars, though, of this Barfoot and Thompson League. Courtney Trillo is up next in the women's singles.
Match 3 in our top of the table showdown is the women's singles. For the Tigers, please welcome New Zealand's third-ranked female player, Courtney Trillo. And ready to launch for the Starship Rockets is New Zealand junior rep, Rosario.
These two players do have some history because they did match up in the first round, and it was Trillo winning 11-7, 11-9, very close. And to look for Rosario to be looking to turn that result around.
Or green? Black, green for you, Courtney.
Courtney is
black.
A threat on this court. Anything can happen. And she's very consistent. She's also very fit.
We'll have a look at the two players and introduce them further to you as they go through their 2-minute warm-up now. And a real strength of this young lady is just her ability to rally. She is so good with her court coverage. She's written in her bio that the thing she loves the most is fitness tests.
Yeah, I saw that,
She loves to run. I mean, she is so fit. Not that the other ladies aren't, but it is certainly a strength of her game. Current New Zealand ranking of 3, and she is unbeaten in this Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand League.
I've ever read or heard someone say that their favorite part of training is fitness testing.
Yeah, it certainly sets her apart. Certainly sets her apart. But she's just grown in confidence tremendously from last year to this. Rosario at 19, ranked at 5 in the country, and as mentioned, went down to Courtney Trillo in straight games and struggled for a little bit of rhythm last week as well. So Caitlin will be looking to find better form going into the latter part of the competition. She was beaten in 2 close games by Shauna Lee against the Plenty Bay Whales. But we'll be very keen to try and get her team in front here at a critical stage of the evening. In terms of styles, Justine, you'd know these two ladies pretty well. What do we see a contrast here? Is it going to be a battle of patience and wills, or is there a difference in the style of game?
Definitely a difference. I think Courtney plays a bit more of the flat game and quick game. Meanwhile, Caitlin is a bit more creative with her shots. She did say in her bio, high risk, high reward, which I think we see in her game.
Yeah. Oh, when it comes off, she can beat anyone.
Yes, exactly.
But sometimes she can be a little impetuous with those decisions.
Yeah.
But let's see what sort of form she's in here tonight at the Sky City Theatre. It is a little bit of a dress rehearsal this week for our grand final on the 1st of May. And make sure you keep an eye on the website. And I believe that announcements will be made in due course, but I believe that there will be a nominal ticket price for that grand final day, but proceeds will go to Starship Foundation.
Ladies and gentlemen, very keen for you to not use flash photography. Please don't see their players. Keep the flash photography to yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Tiger Broker Tigers, represented by Courtney Trillo. And on my left, Starship Rockets, represented by Rosario. Tiger Brokers Tigers to serve, love all, play.
Here we go. It's always tough to judge the first few points because there are nerves. There are nerves.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Well, that's a sign that if Rosario has her touch, she'll be hard to beat in this one. Confidence player. And you talk about nerves and the atmosphere. This is different again, isn't it? This is new for the players. They look out to their... For Courtney, she looks to her right and she sees a theatre of people.
They're literally on stage.
Service over.
Under the spotlight.
3,
Under
1.
the spotlights. Simple mistakes being made from Caitlin. If she continues on with this,
3.
It'll be pretty tough to win against Courtney because I think Courtney is very consistent. And she's a fighter.
And goes wide. Yeah, Caitlin's just got to find that balance between the brilliance and getting the conservative parts of her game right. Don't give up those cheap points. Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's really important to get the length of the lifts to the back because Courtney is very strong.
3, 4.
Great slice.
Service over. 5, 3. Service over.
Indicating she might have just lost that in the lights.
4.
Or it was a very good shot from Courtney.
It was. Certainly just lost her bearings.
Service over. 6, 4.
It'll be interesting to see if Caitlin can maintain this lead. Ooh, great defense from Courtney.
Good reflexes, good anticipation.
Yeah.
And just guided that into the open court.
It's really important that Caitlin puts some angles into her shots because Courtney is very good at receiving the flat ones.
Oh, well played, Rosario.
Well played.
Just had Courtney Trillo back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, it was the hold, the racket hold that put Courtney's timing off.
Bit of brilliance from Trillo.
Service over. 6, 7.
Oh, she got that one right this time. Left
Service
it well.
over. 8, 6. Service over.
This has been the pattern throughout this opening game, but Trillo has not been able to fully close the gap. And it's crucial now in the race to 11 that she does.
Ooh. I would have left that serve.
Rosario extends again.
Caitlin.
Service over. 9, 7.
is a long way
Service
wide.
over.
Yeah. Definitely not
8,
something you want to
9.
do towards the end, especially with just 11 points. Again, very small room for error.
And it's another wide one. So
Yeah.
Rosario just tightening up here as she got within sight of the finish line.
9.
I think she's had a few close games, actually. It's just a matter of closing it.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Rosario backpedaling, almost lost her footing.
10.
Brilliant from Trillo.
9. Correction. 10. Game point 9.
Yeah, Courtney's a fighter.
Oh, it's well wide though.
Still in the game.
Yeah, both players struggling in
Caitlin,
these
sorry,
clutch
still
moments.
in the game.
Service over. 10. All.
Good choice. I think that frame shot helped Caitlin.
11. 10.
It definitely ruined the timing for Courtney.
Score 11-10. There it is, corrected now and again. Oh, she's really struggling here to just make
Service
that
over.
final step
11.
through the finish
all.
line.
Those serves are expensive.
Oh, big time, big time.
12. 11.
And in singles, they don't actually put a lot of pressure on your serve, so it's very costly.
Oh, Rosario, that is going to feel like she's thrown that away. She was in front
First
almost
game
right
won
throughout
by
the game.
Tiger Brokers Tigers. 13-11.
She had a 2-point margin for most of the encounter and a couple of bad mistakes on serve at the end there. And she just couldn't close it out, and Trillo just pounced. That's going to hurt Caitlin Rosario.
It'll be interesting to see what her coach says.
Every time before you serve, yeah, you always tell to yourself, self-talk, keep calm, relax, deep breath. Always just think like that. Don't think other things. No need to think about strategy or whatever. Keep yourself calm down. Okay? Yeah? You can do it. It's good. It's good already. Yeah? You're almost there. The only thing, keep it longer. Yeah, keep it longer. The focus, the concentration, keep it longer. Yeah? You can do it. You want to shut? Yeah, you want to shut? It's okay, fine. Yeah? Okay? Yeah? It's good. You did well. You did well. Okay? Yeah? The most important, remember, every time when already push her, don't move backward too fast because she can't go anywhere. Yeah? You just remember that, especially the forehand side. You can push to the forehand side and then get ready a little bit. Yeah, okay? And then when you serve, most of the time she like to clear. Am I right? Yeah? So you get ready a little bit. Yeah? If you can snap it down, snap it down. If not, clear again. Relax. Enjoy it. Enjoy the game. Don't think so much. Yeah? You can do it, Caitlin. Just enjoy it. Nothing to lose. Just enjoy it. Okay? Yeah? Okay? Can do it. Yeah? Okay, come on.
Well, and that I think is again very much on point from Fanny Megawati, because it's less about the tactics, and for Caitlin Rosario so often it seems to be just about the headspace and
20
try
seconds.
and remove herself
20
from the
seconds.
scoreboard, from the tension, and just play badminton, just have fun. And we saw a classic example of that, didn't we, Justine, that she just couldn't get over the line.
Yeah.
Suddenly thought about, gosh, I'm at game point.
She can definitely get there. It's mostly closing.
Second game. Love all. Play.
If I was Courtney, I'd almost wait at the back straight after the serves because Caitlin's first shots seem to be clears.
1 love.
It's going to go down now. Called it. Called
Service
it.
over. 1-0.
Still, Fanny Megawati is communicating to Caitlin Rosario. Well, that won't help. That won't help. She's wondering what she has to do to get a serve in at the moment.
She has to do something about it because it's very expensive to make a mistake off the serves.
That must be 3 of her last 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Oh, what reactions, Courtney Trillo. Absolutely superb.
Exquisite technique.
3-1.
Dangerous moments here now for Rosario.
Service over. 2-3. Service over.
You can almost feel the tension when
4,
Rosario was serving.
2.
That was a good serve. Oh, Courtney's getting a bit frustrated.
Service over. 3-4.
Both players
Service
just
over.
struggling.
Yeah, we're not
perhaps.
getting a lot of rallies
5,
in
3.
this game at the moment.
Yeah, perhaps the occasion.
Service over.
I guess it happens to everyone,
4,
even top players. You just
5.
can't serve. It is a tough skill. I don't think I've seen a rally
5,
that's been more than
4.
3 shots for the second game. Ooh.
Oh, well done, Rosario. Trillo had the opportunity to put that point away, but Rosario did not give her a second chance.
6-5.
How is this serve going to go?
She's just steering it in at the moment. Being very careful. Oh.
Service over. 6-all.
Yeah, it's called in well and truly.
Service over. 7-6.
Ooh.
Had plenty of open court to find a winner.
Service over. 7-all.
Oh, again, an open court beckoning.
Yeah.
Both players just having trouble finding
Service
clean
over.
winners.
I think this game is a
8,
mental game for both
7.
of them. It's whoever's first to get in the game and get in the rally wins this whole match. See frustration from both ends.
Service over. 8-all.
Great
Oh, brilliant.
slice.
Brilliant.
Great slice from
Service
Courtney.
over. 9-8.
Rosario needed to take a step rather than the lunge and could not reach. Trillo now an opportunity to close this out.
Match point 8.
I think it's really important to show how you carry yourself in the game, because then it will translate in how you play. Ooh.
It's gone long, and Trillo stays unbeaten, and Caitlin Rosario will look back on that one, I reckon, and think what might have been. She was in control of the first game for the most part until Trillo just overran her at the end and finishes up winning in straight games 11 and 8 and gives
Match
the
won
Tiger
by
Brokers
Tiger
Tigers
Brokers
a 2-1 lead.
11, 11-8.
But for Rosario, a 19-year-old, again, these are learning opportunities, aren't they? And she'll look back at the tape and I'm sure she'll identify some areas where she just could have made better decisions and just needs to work on that serve when she's under pressure.
Yeah, I think both ends could work on the serves or just handling the pressure. I'm not sure, but Courtney got there in the end. She calls herself the Trillo. It's amazing to be able to play badminton here in the Sky City Theatre, and it's such a great opportunity for people to come over and see badminton played here for the first time.
Thanks, Justine. Courtney, well done. You stay unbeaten. I think both of you were getting a bit frustrated at times, though, weren't you? Was it the new atmosphere, the different court, that both of you just struggled to find a rhythm?
Yeah, I think it must be. Yeah, it was just maybe the lighting. I'm not too sure. It's just maybe a new environment, but got there in the end, so it was good.
Yeah, and as I say, you stay unbeaten. How much are you enjoying this Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand League this year because of your experience last year? How important was that, setting you up to come back and play so well?
I think quite important to build that confidence last year, so it was good to come back and get some challenging games and know that I can, do well. So, yeah.
And you are. You're doing very well. Unbeaten, Courtney. Congratulations. Courtney Trillo stays unbeaten in the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League and gives the Tiger Brokers Tigers the lead. They are 2-1 up here at Sky City Theatre. Stay with us. More great badminton coming your way. Welcome back to the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League as we continue to bring you this amazing competition. $20,000 up for grabs. Coming into this round, it was the Tigers on top with 8 points, the Rockets second with 5 points. So one plays two, and at the moment it is one in front by 2-1, courtesy of that continued unbeaten run from Courtney Trillo, a win over Caitlin Rosario. Now we change it up again. We're going into that phase of the night that features doubles, men's, women's, and then the mixed. It is the men's doubles up next.
Match 4 in this round 4 clash of the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League. It's the men's doubles. Turning out for the Tiger Broker Tigers are two of the players we saw in the triples all the way from Canterbury. It's 18-year-old Jack Wang partnering New Zealand's second-ranked male player, Edward Lowe. And the Starship Rockets pairing were also sighted in the triples. Please welcome back New Zealand representatives Jonathan Curtin and Dylan Sojasa.
Second. Jonathan, black or green? Black. Black called. Your choice. Serve. Jonathan to serve to Edward. B.
So this really is a bit of a generation game as we see the experienced hands of Dylan Sojasa and Jonathan Curtin at 26 and 28 respectively up against Edward Lowe and Jack Wang. Jack turned 18 last week. Edward, I haven't for the moment got it in front of me. I want to say he's 19, Justine. If he's not, he's not long out of his teenage years. So this really is an opportunity for the youngsters, isn't it, to come up against the more experienced pairing. You think he might have turned 20?
Yeah, I think he's born in 2001.
Okay, so he's old. He's old.
Funny you say generation gap.
Yeah, and there's Jack at 18 years of age, had that birthday last week and celebrated with the Crystal Ashley Designs MVP honours in that win for the Tigers last week.
He played really well. And I think you're saying the generational gap. It's great to mention that Edward and Jack actually grew up when Badminton New Zealand set up the development pathway, which I think Dylan and Jono missed out a little bit. But Jack Wang and Edward Lowe definitely grew up with it since they were young. So it's great to see them at this level at this age. So Badminton New Zealand has done great with the development pathway.
Yep. There's Jonathan Curtin at 28 years of age, that men's doubles ranking of 4 in the country. He is a seasoned campaigner. And in his partnership with Dylan Sojasa, they've got a pretty tight combination. Edward Lowe, indeed, at 20. Second-ranked singles player. Doesn't have a men's doubles ranking, but is #1 ranked in mixed. So clearly he knows his way around this doubles court. And final moments of warm-up. And Tiger Brokers Tigers, we've mentioned it already tonight, they're investing heavily in the doubles and the mixed with Edward. Because, you know, you could play him in the singles spot.
Ready to play.
And expect that he would go into that game against Ricky Cheng as a favourite. Josh Feng got the opportunity, but now that puts the pressure on Edward, doesn't it, to play well in doubles and mixed?
I'm sure Edward backs himself in both mixed and doubles.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. It's all part of the juggling for the coaches, trying to make those decisions and make the right ones, whether it's because of the opponent perhaps, or just trying to set up a little momentum early or bring it home strong. Let's see how these men cope with this new environment. They've all had the opportunity to settle in with the 3v3.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Tiger Brokers Tigers, represented by Edward Lowe and Jack Wang. And on my left, Starship Rockets, represented by Jonathan Curtin and Dylan Sojasa. Starship Rockets to serve, Jonathan Curtin to Edward Lowe. Love all. Play.
Oh, look out. That was off the frame.
Capitalize that short
One.
left.
Love.
Put it down on the ground. Oh, wow.
Oh, brilliant. The persistence from the
It's over.
Tigers, but the resilience there from the Rockets. Incredible defence.
I don't even know how that came back.
All to no avail.
Oh.
Similar story.
Yeah.
And if you allow Lowe and Wang to get on the front foot, they'll be hard to beat.
2-1.
They have to be really accurate with their defense. Oh. High risk, high reward. Oh, great defense.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Great fight, Jono.
Service over.
Jonathan Curtin, he's been brilliant on defense throughout, but finally they get a point.
He is. I think he should just be a bit more prepared. I feel like they're going to pick on him a bit more, but he's doing great with his defense.
Into the open court.
Great choice.
Service over. 3-2.
It's the sort of shot that so often is pushed too hard and goes wide.
Out. Service over. 3-all.
That was a great receive from
Service
Edward Lowe.
over. 4-3.
And this time it's a good decision from Lowe.
5-3.
Oh, great angle. Wow.
Couldn't repeat it though.
6-3.
Too much angle. Great. Oh.
Oh, and then they both look and expect their teammate to be going to the back of the court.
Yeah.
7.
Disappointing
3.
end to a very good rally.
And just like that, the points now 7-3.
Service over. 4-7.
Oh, lovely.
What an angle.
Lovely.
Service over. 8-4.
And again, instinctively, so often the players just automatically go to power mode. The ability just to cushion that one over.
I was going to say that was a
Service
terrible
over.
serve
5
from Edward.
8.
Cover it.
And then finish it, Curtin, so they're climbing their way back into this. Still in a bit of a hole though at 6-8.
Yeah. Oh, great cover. Oh,
Straight at the shoulder.
body shots usually 10 points when we're
7.
warming up, so
8.
Well, that would be game over
that'll be
pretty
game
quick in
over
the
for
race
this
to
game.
11.
Yeah.
Service over. 9-7.
Three game points now for the young Tigers.
10. Game point. 7.
Called good. Called good right under the nose of the umpire, and Trish Gubb says it is good, and that is the first game.
Tiger Brokers Tigers, 11-7.
And these youngsters, they play with a great deal of vigour, and when their confidence is up, they are great front runners.
You did it from the beginning. Maybe you have to lift one or play flat, the next one you block it, or you play it soft, no? Then they have to lift, then we're in attack. Suddenly in the middle, we dropped it. We played just flat, moved them. But then we're in the flat game again, so they made the point. Okay, we want to have the easy. Find the good solution. Maybe one flat block, move forward. Always moving. Don't stay. The one who has the shuttle is moving, okay? Decide what's happening, but not flat all the time. Block, you know what to do. Ready. If you service return, rack it up right away. Huh? Dylan start actually, you could see it at the end, because he wants you lift as well. He plays suddenly the block. While he normally pushes hard, he played short today. You have to lift. Stay right, maybe one flat, and then still move. Rack it up, move forward. Then they have to lift, okay? Or block it. Come on.
Yeah.
What'd you take from that? Interpret that for us, Justine.
Bjorn really wants them to change the pace, to slow it down or cut it down so that they can get the lift. Once they get the lift, then they can attack and get the points easier.
So don't get engaged in these flat drives?
Exactly. It's really easy to get stuck in the drives, especially when it's going so fast. So it's a lot more effective when you cut the pace and force the lift.
Thanks, Justin.
So Sajasa and Curtin. Sajasa's been quite subdued tonight. He's normally a man
tamed.
An occasion. Let's see if he can try and lift his team. Sometimes it is just that emotional energy. Oh,
Notice how they start playing a bit more soft now.
Service over. 1, love.
Curtin was trying again there just to play that more with touch than power.
Oh. Yeah. I think Edward has also caught on that they are playing a bit more soft, so he was rushing into the front
at the net.
Yeah, covering it, hunting it. How's this still going? What?
Service over.
He had 2 or 3 opportunities to put it away.
Oh.
Service over. 3, 2.
They just need a couple of points, a couple of big smashes, a Dylan Sajasa growl, and they might be back in it, but they're struggling at the moment.
Boom. Yeah, if you want to lift in men's doubles, you definitely want to hit it all the way to the back. Good pace change.
Well, they really are controlling this now.
2.
Yeah.
And Curtin and Sajasa, they won this encounter up against Feng and Wang in the first round. But they're certainly looking like they're struggling to do so here, and Fanny Megawati has called timeout.
There's just a few unforced errors from the Rockets, and if they can just cut that, they would be back in the game again.
I just sense that they're just being out
I think
emotioned
on.
a little bit, though. Just the energy levels. Let's have a listen to Fanny.
Drive it to the back. And then if Edward at the back, try to net. Try to avoid him. Yeah, okay? Yeah, and then attack a little bit. Yeah, try to set up. One of you try to set it up. Yeah, okay? Okay, come on.
I agree. I think the Rockets are being a bit too passive. I think if they put in
20
more
seconds.
pace change, then it'll be
20
hard to guess
seconds.
what they're playing, because right now it's a bit more just soft, passive, trying to survive instead of creating the game.
It was interesting as well. Keep it away from Lowe at the moment.
Play.
Good defense. Oh.
And then
That's
put away.
Service over.
That's what they need to do. I think they need to create
3,
a bit more. Change the pace, add pace, cut pace. That way it keeps the Tigers guessing.
And then that
Service
just takes
over.
all the air out of the balloon again.
7-3.
He anticipated it well.
Service over. 4-7.
Just a few
Service
errors from
over.
the Rockets.
8-4.
Yeah, and in the race to 11,
Yeah.
you've got to go on a run of points when you're this far behind. Let's push well wide.
Yeah.
Just not happening
9.
No,
for the
I think-
Starship
4.
Rockets tonight.
Tigers are more consistent in this game. Good overplay. Great pace change from Jack. That was a great follow through from Jack Wang.
10.
Everything
Match
that Wang
point
and Lowe
4.
are trying is paying dividends. And they now have 6 match points to go 3-1 up in the tie.
Service
Forced to
over.
wait a little longer.
5-10.
But not much
Okay.
longer.
No.
That is a comprehensive performance and
Yes.
one of the most impressive performances you think of any match in the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand League so far. Dylan Sajasa and Jonathan Curtin are a very good combination. They are tried,
Match won
they
by
are proven,
Tigers,
and
11-7,
they've been well beaten here
11-5.
by Lowe and Wang, who really do give their team a real position of strength now as they go to 3-1 on the night. And that means all but they're guaranteed at least of a golden game. But that's really impressive from the two youngsters against a very good combination.
Yeah, Edward and Jack tonight just was a lot more solid and more consistent in their game. They changed the pace really well, kept the attack, and were very proactive with how they were playing. And it's really tough to make simple mistakes in the point to 11. So well done to the Tigers.
Thanks, Justine. Well done, guys. Really impressive. They are a very good, proven combination. That's a really impressive win. You've got to be pleased against those two boys.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the performance today. We felt like we were in control of most of the rallies.
And attacking, moving forward, is that a key for you two?
Yeah, definitely. Just to get that attack and keep the pressure on, that's a big part of how we play.
How much are you enjoying this? You had a birthday last week, 18 years of age last week. You're playing like an experienced professional here. You enjoying this competition?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I just like all the exposure that we get to play with everyone from the national squad, obviously. So yeah.
Good stuff. And that puts you all but now, so you're guaranteed at least of a golden game. But that's a great position, isn't it now? You can just play with nothing to lose in the final 2 matches, and you'll be in that mix, won't you?
Yeah, but I think our team's definitely looking for the 4 points today. Oh, 3 points. Yeah.
So you want 4. You want to take another one. They're that dominant. They might well do that as well. Congratulations, guys. Well done. Tiger Brokers Tigers win the men's doubles and they go to 3-1 on the night. And that means at the very least they're going to a golden game. They need to win one of the remaining 2 to take out all 3 points. Yes, 3 points on offer for the winning team. It's the women's doubles coming up next. Welcome back, Sky Sport Next and Sky Sports coverage of the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League. The website nzbadmintonleague.com for all information about this competition, including details a little bit later on. 1st of May, the finals, grand final back here at the Sky City Theatre. Wonderful venue. Certainly the Tigers are enjoying it as they are 3-1 up over the Rockets. Women's doubles is next, then the mixed. Can the Tigers get one of the two and confirm the 3 points and go further ahead on top of the table? We'll find out. Here come our women's doubles competitors.
Match 5 is the women's doubles. And Tigers coach Bjorn Zygmunt has picked New Zealand junior rep Rowan Apalasook to team up with Courtney Trillo. Yay. And then Starship Rockets coach Finny Megawati has selected New Zealand junior rep Rosario to pair up with New Zealand rep and second-ranked women's doubles player Alyssa Tagle.
Okay, players. Red color or white color? Red, white. White. You serve. Who's and which end? Sure.
Well, the Rockets getting some love in the intro, but there wasn't a whole lot there for the Tiger Brokers Tigers. Maybe top of the table, they're in front. Maybe the fans have gone off the top-ranked team. They love an underdog. They love the fight back. It's Rowan Apalasook and Courtney Trillo are a budding combination. Courtney has shown an ability to learn very quickly and get out there in the doubles and form a pretty good combination. There she is, 25 years of age and ranked at 8 in the women's doubles. So that's no mean feat to be top 10 in both singles and doubles. And she is, though, very much the singles specialist. Rosario, in a similar fashion, plays a bit more mixed perhaps, but at 18 in the women's doubles and 5 in the women's singles. And she, in a similar category to Trillo, in that she's the junior partner for sure in terms of doubles expertise. As we go down to the far end of the court, and these are the two, it's funny, isn't it, 17 years of age, but she's the senior player in this combination. She's
ready to play.
Shown a great ability over the 2 seasons in the New Zealand Badminton League, and Rowan Apalasook often played alongside Anona Pack, but she's a bit of a leader now. Alyssa Tagle certainly at 21 and number 2 ranked women's doubles player. Certainly a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Rowan Apalasook, essentially the more experienced of the two at doubles. Is that fair? She certainly played more doubles in the New Zealand League than Courtney Trillo. Courtney's been focused on the singles.
I think also
on my right,
Rowan has
Tiger Broker Tigers,
more doubles experience.
Represented by Rowan Apalasook and Courtney Trillo. And on my left, Starship Rockets, represented by Rosario, Alyssa Tagle. Tiger Broker Tigers to serve. Rowan Apalasook to Rosario. Level, play.
Remembering the Rockets must win this to stay alive in the tie.
1 love.
Yeah.
2 love.
Tigers are looking very solid to begin with.
Just missing.
Yeah, they have to be. The Rockets have to be really careful
Referee.
with how they play.
Wait, the score is not working.
So there's just a hiccup with the electronic scoreboard here at the moment.
3 love. Referee.
So you're just looking at the the fact that the scoreboard isn't functioning, but they'll rely on the umpire here to communicate, and the players will keep track of that. And I think we've now
Service 4, court.
fixed the problem.
Too high.
The break in
Service over.
concentration was no good for Apalasook.
1, 3.
This could work in Rocket's favor. Whoa.
Oh, great serve.
Great serve, Alyssa Pagle.
You just don't see it that often where the receiver is completely fooled. Suddenly the momentum shifts.
Yeah.
3.
That has worked in Rocket's favor. She was ready for that one. Oh.
Good positioning from Trillo.
It was a good choice from Alyssa.
Service over.
Because she really wants to have the
3.
attack. I think Rockets would be in big trouble if they were kept on the defense.
4, all.
Communication from both combinations, we're hearing it talking throughout the rally.
Service over. 5, 4.
It's very important to communicate, especially if you don't usually train together. Great coverage.
Service over. 5, all.
Good pace from Rosario, that flat
6,
shot.
5.
Cheap point to give away, and suddenly the Rockets, they were 3-love
7,
down.
5.
Now with a 2-point lead. 3-point lead. This is quite a turnaround.
That was a great shot from Caitlin.
8, 5.
Again, another good defense.
Yeah, it's just
a bit of indecisiveness from Rowan.
All turns in the wrong direction
9,
here for the Tigers.
5. Play.
Tigers are still in it, though.
Over.
Yeah.
I think they're both great fighters.
9.
This will be tough
Service over.
to come back from here,
10,
though.
game point 6.
4 opportunities for the Rockets, and we know the issues Rosario had, though, in the singles.
Yeah.
If the Tigers were to win another
Service
point
over.
here, it just
7,
sees that tension ratchet
10.
up a little bit for the Rockets.
It's a bit dangerous coming into the net like that, actually. Because you can see it's going to be a net shot. Very single shot.
Suddenly there's a bit more tension now in the racket arm of
8,
Caitlin Rosario especially.
10.
Yeah. She has closed the games a bit better in doubles.
And they do, and
Yeah,
they do.
there you go.
Good performance. They were 3-love down, but they stayed calm.
First game won by Starship
Maybe
Rockets.
benefited from that
11-8.
break in proceedings with the scoreboard malfunction. But they certainly came on strong and take out the first 11-8. They must win. Their backs are to the wall. The Tigers, for their part, just need one more win
When
tonight.
you now smash from the back, they just stay and move you cross fast. Then we make mistakes. But when you start to play the drop and clear with them, it was not dangerous. They lift it, they run away. Play it again. Play drop to the middle, play drop to the side, play maybe soft smash or snap. If you right away you hit it hard down, they move you flat in the other corner, then they made a point. Try clear. You could say you can play 4 clears, nothing happened. Then you play a drop, and then you was ready, you get your chance, or they lift it too short, then you can jump in and smash it. But if it's long on the backcourt, don't smash hard on them, okay? Come on. You okay? Be ready. It's so close. There's nothing. Service return. Be careful. Alyssa likes to swip. It's a good swip, I think. Huh? You come always a little too late. High and long. That's it. And then you can start again. Then build the game up easily. But I wouldn't hit hard on them because then you always, we made the mistake or we got trouble. Okay? Come on. Come on. Get ready. Focus. Huh?
I like how calm Bjorn is when he's coaching.
Yeah, and he's always got a twinkle in the eye and a smile. He loves it, absolutely loves it, and conveys that to his players. But that was interesting.
Second game.
He wants his pairing to just mix it up a little.
Play. Stop it over.
Yeah, he was saying that the Rockets were better at the fast game. So it's really important for them to change pace.
And I think Courtney realised that
Stop it
just then.
over.
Yeah.
That wasn't the time for power. Just drop it over the net. Again, they go to power and it doesn't pay off.
Yeah. They do make more mistakes when it comes to the power play, the Tigers.
1.
Oh.
Fourth.
Well, those opening 3 points must seem like an eternity ago.
3. 1.
Great anticipation from Caitlin.
Since that
4.
3-love lead, the scoreboard is now 15-6 in favour of the Rockets.
Good choice. Bjorn's calling a timeout.
5-1. Tiger Boca Tigers, timeout.
Yeah, and I think this is last chance saloon here. I think he's just, I'm not sure what else he can say that wasn't already said in the break between games.
Yeah.
They made a point. The same from the flat here. On the net, pushed hard. They just wait for the chance suddenly. No? But when you play the rallies with them, nothing actually happened. Nothing happened. It's just drop and clear, but keep going with this. Patience. Just keep going until you get your chance. Right now, we are not so patient. Third, fourth clear, then we have to hit hard and make a point.
Seconds.
Keep going with this. And
20
always
seconds.
on Caitlin. More on her. Drop clear, okay? And right, left, come on.
5, 1.
A little more frustration perhaps there
Play.
from Bjorn. Just wanting to see more patience out of his combination.
I think the women's doubles game is a very patience game. Patience.
Fourth.
Rowan's also getting a bit more frustrated, which could affect
6.
how the Tigers are playing.
1.
Like I said, it's really important how you carry yourself on the court. So it does translate how you play.
They are all at 6s and 7s though.
7-1.
And this,
She was very lucky to get that.
yeah, it's
8.
said the men's doubles was impressive. This is comprehensive by the Rockets.
Nine, 1.
Almost without question now, we are going to the mixed with the tie in the balance.
Service over.
The scoreboard allows that freedom, allows Caitlin
Yeah.
to go for her shots now.
For her
9.
high-risk, high-reward shots. Whoa.
Nice. Haven't
Rowan
seen enough
was
of it.
ready.
3, 9.
And she destroyed the shuttle. And it was sent straight back,
Service over.
just as quick a pace.
Yeah,
10.
Caitlin was ready
Match
too.
point 3.
And that's it.
That's
What
it.
a win. What a win by Tagle and Rosario. They were love 3 down in the first game, and then they just went on an absolute tear. And they've won it.
Match won by Starship Rockets. 11-8. 11-3. Thank you.
That's disappointing for the Tigers, just stalls their momentum a little as they now head into the mixed. And for the Rockets, well, it gives Dylan Sajasa and Alyssa Tagle all the confidence in the world. But that was impressive, wasn't it, from Rosario and Tagle?
Yes, it was a very impressive from Caitlin and Alyssa. It was a comprehensive win. They stayed consistent, and they made less mistakes. They did win in the faster game, and they did well to win the women's doubles for the Rockets.
Thanks, Justine. Well done. You were love 3 down in the first game. Then there was a little break. The scoreboard wasn't working properly. It was almost like that was some divine intervention. You guys just smashed it from there.
Yeah, definitely. I think we just took our time to recollect our thoughts and also stick to the game plan.
What is it with serving tonight? Oh, you knew I was going to go there. Everyone, though, is it just the different atmosphere, the different environment? Is it a little tricky sometimes adjusting?
Yeah, especially we've never played here before, so it's very new to everyone, and it's pretty hard to get used to on court, especially when you're on the game and every point counts. So yeah.
Yeah, and it is going to be fun, though. I mean, this is kind of a dress rehearsal for the grand final. We're going to fill this auditorium for May the 1st, so it's a lovely way to practice that. Is it also a nice one tonight to get back and win in Golden Game and make sure you're in that grand final in a few weeks?
Ooh, that's not my call. That's not my call.
Is it your teammates? Because you're playing in the mixed. You're playing in the mix, so it's all to play for now, though, isn't it? Well done. Congratulations. Starship Rockets win the women's doubles, and indeed they keep the tie alive going into the final match, or is it the final match? The mixed is coming up next, but remember, if the Rockets can win it, we will go to Golden Game.
We were in a remote bay. Jasmine had a cardiac arrest. She had less than a 3% chance of making it.
The accident happened in Fiji.
The doctor said to me, "We're gonna bring him home."
When a child's life hangs in the balance, the staff at New Zealand's only paediatric intensive care unit will be there for them. Please, join the Starship Foundation as we continue to provide brighter futures for our most critically ill children. Go to starship.org.nz and donate now.
On Sky Sport Next and Sky Sport, welcome into the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League here at the Sky City Theatre in the heart of Auckland City. And it's a wonderful innovation. It's a dress rehearsal, if you like, for the grand final on May the 1st. But this very much means plenty to these teams this week as they try and manoeuvre their way into the top two. Tiger Brokers Tigers, they were out at 3-1. They're at 3-2. Is the comeback on for the Rockets? The final match on court will decide if we go to Golden Game. It's the mixed doubles.
Match 6, ladies and gentlemen, is the mixed doubles. All 4 players are playing their 3rd matches of the tie. Backing up for the Tiger Broker Tigers is Rowan Apalasook, and she's paired with Edward Lowe. And straight back on court for the Starship Rockets is current MVP leader Alyssa Tagle, and she's joined by Dylan Sojaza.
Welcome. Welcome. Come here for the toss. Tigers, you get the toss. Black or green? Green. Black for Rockets. Black. Alyssa will serve. Which end you will receive? You stay in this side. Thank you.
Really is the goldfish bowl up there, isn't it, on stage? They look out for the coin toss and they see the auditorium, family, friends, supporters out there, the players adjusting to this environment. There might be some learnings for our 2 teams, the Plenty Bay Whales and the mighty Jazz Apples that will play at the same venue tomorrow night. I'm sure they'll get some feedback from these players. Edward Lowe at 20 years of age with a mixed doubles ranking of #1, and that's pretty good. He's handy, isn't he?
Yes. I think you could say he's an all-rounder. There's quite a few all-rounders in the league. Yes, he specializes in men's singles.
Alyssa Tagle, who we've just seen win the doubles alongside Caitlin Rosario, so she'll be well attuned to the environment and perhaps a little better off for that win. 3rd ranked in mixed doubles. Always intrigued. Alyssa will always tell me how nervous she is, and yet she gives nothing away. She has that poker face. She just does not give anything away.
Yeah.
But she does admit to being a bit nervous inside. Rowan Apalasook at 17, already ranked at 7 in the mixed doubles. And the challenge, I think, for Rowan, Justine, is going to be, can she put that doubles disappointment behind her?
Exactly, yeah. I think if she carries herself with a bit more positive attitude in the mix, then it will better her chances in winning. Yeah.
Dylan Sajasa also
ready to play.
Has been a little subdued tonight, so he'll be looking to finish strongly. The Rockets have got themselves into a position now where they can salvage possibly 2 points from the night. Remember, 3 points goes to the winning team if they win without a Golden Game. But if you win in Golden Game, the 3 points are shared, 2 for the winner and 1 for the runner-up.
You can almost say that both pairs are in the same boat. Dylan has to put aside his men's doubles result, and Rowan has to put aside his women's doubles result.
Yeah.
So we'll see who gets on top.
Who do you think? I haven't asked you to nominate a winner all night. Come on, Justine. Who do you think?
Gonna have to wait and see. I'll write it down, and then you can read
it's
it.
going to be secret squirrel stuff. Well, I mean, the Rockets, they're sick of losing Golden Game matches. They've picked up a couple of bonus points in that fashion, but
ladies and gentlemen,
they'd love to get over the line.
On my right, Tiger Brokers Tigers, represented by Edward Lowe, Rowan Apalasook. And on my left, Starship Rockets, represented by Dylan Sojaza, Alyssa Tagle. Starship Rockets to serve, Alyssa Tagle to Edward Lowe. Love all, play. Out.
Tight serve from Melissa.
Service over.
It also shows to me that Lowe is absolutely tuned in.
Oh.
Return the favour.
Service over.
It's a serving problem tonight. I'm surprised Dylan hasn't started his war cry yet.
It's been very quiet.
Calm before the storm. Oh.
Three, 1.
Oh,
got the
here
net
we
roll.
go.
Apalasook was covering plenty of
4,
court at
1.
the net. But eventually, the angle proved too much.
Can they keep the lead? Ooh.
Well, they can extend.
Extend the lead.
5, 1.
It's interesting how the players hype themselves up in between.
Okay, that might get the Tigers
Service
going.
over.
Justine, how is the
2,
rehab going? You
5.
had that knee injury in the grand final last year. Over the next couple of points, perhaps you can give us the update as to how things are progressing.
I made the finals very dramatic last year. It's been good. I'm on my 7th month of rehab, but hard to say when I'll be back. Depends when I get the checkpoints. Ooh, but I'm itching to get back, especially with badminton being played in the Sky City Theatre. It's I feel like I'm missing out a lot. Great coverage by Alyssa.
7-2.
Oh.
Stay wide.
Service over. 3-7. Service
Not
over.
a lot of rallies. I feel like it can be won in the first 3 shots, so whoever has the stronger first 3 can win.
Oh, wow. Well, the shot from Apalasook was superb, but Douglas just went one better.
9-3.
Oh.
Service over. 4-9.
Yeah.
Well, this has been quite the turnaround for the Rockets generally tonight. And they look like they're in great shape here in the mixed as well.
Oh.
What's called long?
Unlucky.
Edward was walking. He'd gone. He was leaving the stadium.
Dylan did a mini dance. He's an entertainer, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's been very quiet, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There's Sajasa. Where's it been?
First game won by Starship Rockets, 11-5.
Just that spark might be what's required. Are they timing their run to perfection? The Rockets with a little booster fuel.
Oh.
That's
some great views.
Drop into one of the teams here. It might be Fanny Megawati. Here we go.
Cross it. Always cross it. You try, if you can block, not try to block straight. Block it cross. Dylan is correct. You keep cross like that. It's very good when you're placing. But at the back, yeah, try not to placing. Try to snap it a bit, because Rowan is move forward when you do. That is what they want, yeah? Okay? You get ready a little bit, yeah? Yeah, Dylan, yeah? Keep going, yeah? Keep relaxed. Your lifting is very good, yeah? Use it more.
So no surprise that the message was pretty much carry on. Don't change anything, just a little pep talk and encouragement to keep doing what they're doing.
Yes, Edward and Rowan are very good at covering this straight. So the tactic that Fanny said was the right one.
Second game.
The cross play.
Love all.
Dylan especially.
Play.
Are we headed to a golden game?
Ooh.
Service over.
When it goes to
One
golden game,
love.
how many points does the Tiger? I mean, do the Tigers get? Oh.
The winner on the night will pick up 2.
Yeah.
And the losing team will pick up 1.
2 love.
Will that seal the deal for the Tigers if they win it into the finals?
I haven't had the calculator out.
Good length. Great defense. Great defense.
One of the rallies of the night, and here we go. Sajasa, let's hear you, boys.
He's fired up.
Service over.
This is a very important game. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Great defense. It was unfortunate that Rowan hit that into the net. She was so ready for it. Are you calculating this?
I think any
2
point tonight, I think the
4.
Tigers may well, and keep an eye on the social media and the official New Zealand Badminton League website for confirmation. But I think 1 point tonight is actually enough for the Tigers to
seal the deal,
book their spot in the grand final. Oh, wow. Wow.
Service over. 3 all. Edwin. Edwin. Don't shout at your opponents.
Goodness. Don't shout at your opponent. I
Play.
guess if it's okay if it's not directed at the opponent.
Yeah. Dylan was ready for that. Yeah, people get quite intense when they're sewing. Straight into your eyes.
Service over. 4-3.
Good. Ooh.
It was unlucky for Tagle, wasn't it? It was the right shot.
It was the right shot.
Service over.
Tigers are in it.
All.
I jinxed it. I'm sorry. I'm
Service
sorry.
over.
Don't apologise to me. It's Rowan you need to talk to
Sorry,
after.
Rowan. If you ever watch this, I'm sorry I jinxed it. Oh, the overhead defense.
6-4.
Good reaction
Yeah.
though from
It
Rowan
was great cover
Apalasook.
as well
5,
from Edward.
6.
He shut down the net, and that's how they won the point. Oh.
Again, similar fashion to Tagle earlier. It was the right option for Sajasa, but just a little too much power on it.
6-all.
Whoa. I thought Edward did well to cover that, actually. But wasn't enough to get the point.
7-6.
Whoa.
Service
That was
over.
great control from both sides.
7-all.
Good.
We'll follow up the 1-2 punch first Sajasa and then
Yeah.
Tagle.
Bjorn's calling a timeout.
Timeout.
Just gonna break the
Tiger
rhythm
broke her Tigers.
for Rockets.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they're looking to do.
Exactly.
The coaches is just
again, okay.
break
Be
that
careful
momentum.
with this wild flat again. No? Then they move you. Play your smash. Give a little more ankle maybe. It doesn't have to be so hard. Or to the middle sometimes, okay? Because if you smash it or drop it to him, cross, you have a long way in both corners. No? In the moment we run behind. So little to the middle. Snap, cut, like you did in the double. You had a really good cut. Use this here as well. No? And on her. Not always here where she stays.
Seconds.
Good. Give a little more down or shoot it on her shoulder as well. Huh?
Seconds.
Come on. We don't need this one.
Yes. What Bjorn was trying to say is they have to vary the attack. Because right now the Rockets are very ready for the flat game.
8,
And Alyssa is really
7.
good at taking the bottom
Play.
attacking shots. Oh, timeout wasn't enough.
9, 7.
I don't want to say anything.
They're so close now, the Rockets.
Oh.
Service over.
Good shot from
8,
Edward.
9.
What? Oh. Oh my goodness.
What a point.
Here we go.
What a point for the Rockets to win. How on earth did they stay alive
I
midway
don't know.
through that?
I'm a terrible spectator. I always end up holding my breath. Great. Oh. Oh.
Oh, so Jason knows he had a great opportunity.
Service over.
Open court to win the match and send us to Golden Game.
Yeah.
9, 10.
He
One.
was there. He was there.
Line judge, wipe the court, please.
One match point saved. And they would not want to invite the Tigers into a third game.
No, I think the Tigers have a great record on catching up and winning
9.
when they have caught
10.
up. So they do not want to be in that position if the Rockets want to a golden game. Oh. Ooh, great shot from Edward. Oh my. What?
And we are going to Golden Game. Dylan Sajas has been bottling that up all night, and he lets the pressure valve go. That is a very good performance. So the Starship Rockets win the women's doubles, they win the mixed, and we are 3-3, and it is a repeat of the first round encounter.
Match won by
We are
Starship
going to a
Rockets.
Golden Game, and
11-5,
Sajasa and Tagle
11-9.
just showed more composure, more accuracy, and Lowe and Apalasook never really got going, did they, as a combination?
Yep, that was a very, very intense mix. A lot of long rallies. Towards the end, they were struggling to find a bit more rallies in the first 3 for the first game, but towards the end, the Rockets were just too strong. Their defense was great, and yeah, they did well to keep themselves on top of, not on top of the table, in the table for that golden game.
Thanks, Justine. Congratulations. You've been pretty quiet, but subdued tonight, and it slowly built, and then we saw a bit of emotion come out. That's important, isn't it, for your team's chances looking ahead to a grand final, maybe, but very important that you got to this Golden Game.
Yeah, definitely had to step it up in this last match, make sure we get it to Golden Game. I'm pretty happy with that win.
And as a combination, do you feel pretty comfortable in the way that you're progressing through the tournament?
Yeah, I think we've had lots of practice together, actually, considering we played together a lot in season 1 of the league as well. So, yeah, pretty comfortable with each other.
And now we go to this Golden Game. It's a bit of a lottery as to who has to come back out on court. Would you be pretty keen to be involved?
Always ready.
Always ready, always ready. The game face is on, and that's where we're going to a golden game to decide this one at the Sky City Theatre. Stay with us. Golden game selection is coming up.
Join the Starship Foundation as we continue to provide brighter futures for children in New Zealand's only paediatric intensive care unit. Go to starship.org.nz and donate now.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to our Golden Game board. It is Golden Game time here at the Sky City Theatre, and we've already had the coin toss. Fanny Megawati has lost that coin toss, which means that, Fanny, you will select first. Take one game from the board, and we will have one left after each coach has made their selections. Take one away. Fanny, which game are you going to remove from contention? The women's singles has gone. We are not playing women's singles. Bjorn, he's consulting. He's got the paperwork. He's got the paperwork. Which one are we taking off next? It is women's doubles has gone. So Fanny will choose one more game here, and then essentially Bjorn has the choice of the remaining two. Which one are you removing, Fanny? And there's some real thought given to this. Men's doubles has got... Oh, some of you like that. Men's doubles has gone. Okay, Bjorn, the choice is now yours. Whichever one you remove will dictate. We're going men's singles. We are going men's singles for the Golden Game. Justine Villegas, what do you make of that? We've got one game to 11 men's singles to decide this one.
It's going to be so intense. I was expecting a mixed doubles, but it will be great to see a men's singles. It will also be interesting to see who's going to play from the Tigers and who's going to play from the Rockets. I mean, it's just mind-blowing. Edward can play, Josh can play, Jack can play. Tigers is filled with players who can play men's singles. Same with Rockets. Ricky has played so well, so I'm expecting him to play. Could be Dylan, could be John O, so it'll be really interesting to see. I mean, it's 11 points. Anything can happen.
Yeah, it's clutch, it's pressure, it's everything about this Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand League, and we're just getting word through that Edward Lowe will play Ricky Cheng. So Edward Lowe subbed in for Josh Feng, and they will play their big gun, Edward Lowe, up against Ricky Cheng. No real surprise, Justine, that that's the decision that they've taken.
No. But again, like I said before, anyone in the team could have played. But Edward is a clutch player.
He'll be absolutely licking his lips at that. And I mean, the small crowd, but an attentive crowd.
Yeah.
If you're keen, come along tomorrow night for another night of great action. And then May the 1st, grand final night here. In fact, it's during the day here at Sky City Theatre is going to be marvellous. And it certainly looks as though the Tiger Brokers Tigers, I think with their 1 point, they go to 9 on the points table. I think they may well have done enough mathematically. It was never my strong point at school. There's the points table. They go to 9, guaranteed, all right? They lose in Golden Game, you get a point. So there are at least 9 points tonight, and I think that makes it nigh on impossible to be caught and overtaken by 2 teams, you know, that are still to try and play their games. Of course, tomorrow night, the Plenty Bay Whales and the Mighty Jazz Apples will take to the court here. But we're ready to go. It is the Golden Game. No, we're not quite ready. Not quite ready. I'm just getting the word, the anticipation. The players have got to be set up and ready to go. So we're just awaiting confirmation that they are ready to make an entrance.
It is Golden Game time. Just like these teams' first round clash, deciding the tie will be in singles. The coaches have made their choices. Fronting up for the Tigers is Edward Lowe, and doing the business for the Rockets is Ricky Cheng. It's time for the shuttles to fly.
So Ricky Cheng has already achieved the most important win over Josh Feng earlier in the men's singles, and now he's back on court, 1 game to 11 against Edward Lowe. Justine, I think I'm right. Is this a repeat of the North Island final when Ricky upset Edward?
Yes, and 11 is Edward's forte. So anything can happen.
Ricky will take some confidence from that North Island champs. Here's Trish Gubb.
Green. Receive. Thank you.
So last time these two teams met way back in the first round, it was 4-3. The Golden Game was mixed doubles. That was won by Edward Lowe and Anona Pak, 13-11.
That was a crazy match.
Yeah.
They just lost the mix, and then Bjorn chose to play mixed again, and they won the mixed doubles.
Yeah, and it was a thrilling night. So many close matches. This one's been a little more straightforward in some of the individual matches tonight, but it has set up an equally thrilling finale as we see these two players go through their final warm-up. How much of an advantage here for Lowe, given he's just come off court? Well, you know, Ricky Cheng's been sat down for the best part of an hour and a half.
Yeah, it really depends on how Ricky gets to his peak performance. If he can warm up quickly, then it's good. But like you said, Edward has just come off, so he is warm. He could also be tired. Anything can happen.
And of course, not your traditional badminton hall, so there isn't necessarily just another court to go and jump on and hit some shuttles. They will have been warming up, stretching, moving.
Yeah.
But they very much need this 2-minute warm-up with the actual racket in hand. This arguably means a lot more to the Rockets, given their points position. Second on the table coming into tonight with 5 points. So they're very much within reach of the Whales and the Apples. The Tigers, they now go to 9 minimum. As I say, that may well be enough to book them
Ready
a
to
place
play?
in the grand final. Here we go. Golden game coming up. These two players doing their best for their respective teams. Race to 11.
Race to 11. Did you know you can bet on TAB for these games?
Can. And it's been pretty popular. And certainly as the fans have seen a little more and got to know these players.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, though, it's been pretty tough.
Yeah.
If you can get a few right, good luck to you.
Yeah.
Lowe trying to impose himself. Look at the movement. Ricky Cheng says, I can do the same. It's like looking in a mirror.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This
on
will
my
be
right, Tiger
Edward's
Brokers
fourth game.
Tigers, represented by Edward Lowe. And on my left, Starship Rockets, represented by Ricky Chen. Starship Rockets to serve, love all, play.
Good from both players. Really good opening to the Golden Game.
Great start. Very different to the other games where the first 3 shots, it ended. This was a long rally, and it's a great one.
Little net roll.
Here we go.
Ricky Cheng finds his voice.
He is pumped. Ooh, he was ready. Oh, so was Edward.
Not ready for that power, though.
It's over. 2-1.
Air shot.
3-1.
Suddenly, Lowe assumes control.
Whoa.
This could be a classic.
Had some pump in there.
2-3.
To be fair, the tie tonight's been on a bit of a slow burn. We've not really had it spark into action. This might be the moment.
Oh, no. Miss hit.
Well, and a string went.
4-2.
May well have caused the shuttle to head straight towards ground.
Very gutsy lead. Gotta back yourself in these games.
Yeah.
3-4.
That's great positioning.
Service
Lowe
over.
knowing exactly where he was
5-3.
drawing Cheng to.
It's really important not to make the lead too big for these games, especially with just one game.
Lowe just asserting
He's
a
in
little
it.
authority.
He is in it.
3.
is Edward Lowe at his best. And he's being made to play his best by a very combative Ricky Cheng. He's drawing on all of his resources, and he has a few at his disposal. And a much needed breather for both players.
Thank you. On court. Shuttle.
Cheng has to respond and respond well. You would think he needs to win maybe 3 of the next 4 points to stay in contact. Big moments.
Oh, oh, what? Oh, no!
He's just pouncing. He's absolutely pouncing on every half opportunity.
3.
And in complete control now. Just a few too many off the
9,
frame for
3.
Ricky Cheng.
Change.
Whoa.
He is
Edward
absolutely
is
fired
ready.
10. Match point 3.
It'll be tough. Ooh.
He
So
can
it's
afford,
over.
he can
Oh,
afford
yeah.
that. He's got a degree of comfort here.
What a tight net shot.
Oh! And Edward Lowe delighted. He's played in the 3v3. He won that. He played in the men's doubles. He won that. He comes back to play in the golden game in the men's singles, and he wins that. So Edward Lowe is the name up in lights at the
Match
moment.
won
The
by
Tiger
Tiger
Brokers
Brokers
Tigers
Tigers,
are
11-4.
unbeaten still in the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand League. And he was pumped, wasn't he? Edward Lowe was never going to lose that match.
He was very pumped. He was very mentally prepared to get into that game for the golden game. Like I said before, 11 is Edward's forte, and he has not failed to disappoint. He is the champ for tonight. He has won his games and won a clutch game of golden game.
Thanks, Justine. We're just jumping around here, changing sides. Congratulations, you were really pumped for that one, which is.
Yeah, definitely. Our team was up 3-1.
And listen, you had a busy involvement. You've not been selected to play in the singles, though. Tactically, you're being played in the doubles and the mix, so is it nice to get back out there in the singles court?
Yeah, it was good. I haven't played singles for a while, so it's good to have this.
And on the back of that performance, not just with the singles and the golden game, but through the other matches tonight, you are the Crystal Ashley Designs MVP for the night. Congratulations, Edward, on taking that honour. Another couple of points as well towards, I think you might be catching up to Alyssa Tagle now at the top of that table. Congratulations. That pretty much books your team into the grand final now. Is that nice this early in the competition?
We haven't actually looked at that yet, so we have to take it one time at a time.
The right attitude, well done, and the right response. Edward Lowe, after winning the golden game to see his team through tonight, they pick up 2 points for their efforts, and of course the Crystal Ashley Designs MVP as well. Justine Villegas joins me now to wrap things up. We saw another close clash between these two teams. What are the odds that could be the grand final back here on the 1st of May? Two very good teams.
It's possible. I mean, Wales and Apples have to fight quite a bit to get
to catch up to the points for Tigers and Rockets.
And when you see the personality come out, you see Edward Lowe just ready for the occasion, ready for the moment. It brings out the best in some players, doesn't it?
Definitely, he was very pumped. He was very pumped. I think he was also going for the MVP.
Yeah, and he got there. He got there, so he climbs that points table. Justine, thanks for your time tonight. It's been a wonderful thrill to bring you live badminton in the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand League from the Sky City Theatre here in Auckland. We do it again tomorrow night when the Whales go up against the Apples and try to climb that table and start now to put some pressure on the Rockets to see just who will join the Tigers in that grand final. Still so much badminton still to come ahead of the grand final on the 1st of May. But for tonight, until tomorrow night, it's farewell from the Sky City Theatre.